Hey guys, it's Level Up Day, and this is a recap of what Shaun Clark did on this day. And his team, which is amazing. You do not want to miss any features that he did in this video. So that's why I'm replaying it, recapping it, and check it out because it is so important. And we're going to recap and we're going to do some tutorials on some of these new features so that you understand them. Watch this video.
Well, welcome to Level Up Day. Thanks for everybody for being here. We are maxed out on Zoom, so hopefully you're checking us out on the live stream as well. Just wanted to say thanks for showing up today. We're pretty excited. We've got a lot to talk about. So let's get underway. So first up, let's talk about how we have generated over $100 million in the last year of wealth for agencies. Well, actually, before we talk about that, what we actually wanted to do first is say thank you. So we wanted to say thank you because we have had a phenomenal year. We have been so lucky to work with so many amazing people that we just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have come along in this journey with us. It has been the greatest journey of my life and something I never imagined happening. So it has been just such an awesome time. And so from me and the other two co-founders, Varun and Robin, who are also on this call, we just both wanted to say thank you. And before we talk about the future, let's just talk briefly for a moment about where we've come from. So in 2018, we started out trying to serve the marketing agency market, and we really haven't looked back. This is a picture of Robin and I at our very first mastermind. Rob Bailey, by the way, shout out to him, who was the first guy to let us stand up on stage and show off our crazy ideas. And it's really what launched our company. So in 2019, through just word of mouth, we grew to serving over 1,000 marketing agencies. And we really knew that we could do more and wanted to do more. So at that point, we said, let's be the funnel engine. That was kind of the word we would throw around. And so we launched our funnel builder in October of 2019. But we wanted to continue helping agencies even more. So we launched more features, more tools to help agencies support their customers at a higher level. And our mission really evolved to becoming the marketing agency operating system. So we wanted to find a way that agencies could not only use tools in the SaaS world, but also become SaaS companies themselves, really take part in this revolution of software eating the world and really becoming a part of almost everything. And so in 2020, we launched SaaS mode for our pro agencies. And getting into 2021, we said, look, let's put our head down. Let's get to work. Let's make some things happen here. So what did we do? We grew our team to 145 team members in 14 countries. We now support over 15,000 marketing agencies worldwide. And I am the most proud of this. Those agencies support over 375,000 small businesses on the platform today in every corner of the world. It is so amazing. And this breaks down to mean 1.5 billion leads in the system, 192 million conversations, 11 million appointments, and 97 million opportunities. It's incredible. Over the past 12 months, we have helped create over 1,500 SaaSpreneurs. Now, if you don't know what a SaaSpreneur is, this is really important to listen to. We know that this is the future of where agencies are going to go. It's no longer about just doing services. It's also about taking technology and bringing those together to create a power package that you're going to deliver to your customer, and it's going to help you scale and grow your business and make you a lot more profitable. So we've officially launched our SaaS Fast Track program for those of you who want to take yourself to that SaaSpreneur level. And it's a step-by-step program on how to turn your agency into a SaaS provider. If you're on Pro today, guess what? You get access to it for free. It's already in the left-hand menu. You can see it right there. It's called the SaaS Fast Track. What do you get with this? You get weekly coaching calls, proven SaaS funnels, prospecting scripts, all kinds of amazing things that you need to learn, grow, and become a SaaSpreneur agency. The course also has, of course, a special edition box with a bunch of cool swag and add-ons, including the course. We're having a little bit of a supply and demand issue here. But don't worry, because we have some amazing folks. We're sending out 30 to 50 boxes a day right now for all of the people signing up for this course. So it's been really, really cool to watch this take off. Now, if you're not a pro today, you can purchase the course by itself and learn to become a SaaSpreneur. The course will be available for $19.97. But wait, for Level Up Day, we're offering it for $4.97, plus you get 30 days of free access to Pro. So if you want to know more about this, if you want to learn how to become a SaaSpreneur, and you want to really join in on what we know is the future of agencies, we'll talk a lot more about some of the successes that we're seeing. Go to GoHighLevel.com/fast track right now to check it out. Now, that's not all we've done. So check this out. This is amazing. We've paid out almost $9 million in affiliate commissions and growing. We would not be here without all of you. And by the way, when I say affiliates, when I think of affiliates, I think of our customers recommending us to other people that they know. Those are our affiliates. It's amazing. And we wouldn't be here without you. We also launched the SaaS Supercharged program. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's really simple. You get to enough affiliates, we start getting you an electric vehicle. It's super cool. And what's even cooler is in the last 6 months, we've already given away 4 since we launched the program. In fact, what I love is I actually got an opportunity to give away the first one to this amazing gentleman right here.
Fine. Check it out. Okay, down in San Diego, and look what HighLevel got me. Wait, can we see this?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh. You got Chase? Oh. Guys, HighLevel's the best. Literally the best. Thank you guys. You rock.
That's awesome. So that was Matt Decino by everybody, and that was actually Dar in the background as well, who I suspect will be fast on his way to getting one as well. But I'm excited. I can't wait to give out some more keys. So if you're interested, go to GoHighLevel.com/SSP, and you can check out how to get there, how to win it. And so I can't wait to fly out and meet all of you and hand you some keys. So it was really fun to do that with Matt. So props to him. And you know what? We want to make it easier. We want to make it better. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to roll out 60-day cookies. That's right. We're going to give all of you 30 extra days to get your people in, because we know sometimes that's hard. It takes time to educate people, all that good stuff. So as a bonus prize today, we want to talk about extending this. We now have a longer cookie duration than any of our competitors that we've been able to find. And so we know this is going to help you in your journey to get there. So if you're interested, go highlevel.com/join affiliate. Got all this information. It's great. We also have live affiliate calls every week with our amazing affiliate manager, Kelsey. And she will help you learn how to grow your affiliate program, how to get started. If you don't even know what it is, show up, attend, check it out. And we don't just do live calls for affiliate stuff. We also do it all the time for all kinds of other things. We got QA sessions and everything else. So you know what? Go to gohighlevel.com/events. We have a full calendar there of all the different events that we do weekly and monthly to try to make sure if you need help, we've got people. If you want to know what's coming up, we've got people. If you want to tell us what you think, we've got events. You name it, it's all there. So go check it out. Now, we've had a lot of customers ask us if they can purchase all of this HighLevel branded gear, right? So don't worry, we got you. We built out a store and recently updated to our fall winter collection. And here it is, we delivered. So if you're interested, check out store.gohighlevel.com. Also this year, we opened a brand new headquarters in Dallas, Texas. And I'm really amazed. Priscilla, who is our, I'm not even sure what she is, but she designed this whole office and it is phenomenal. I got a chance to visit it recently and I was blown away. This is really a great thing because it also allows us to expand out for you, add more people to the team. So definitely check it out. Really cool. Excited that we got that done. Now, if you're interested in coming by the office, we want to see you. So if you're coming to Dallas, you live in Dallas, you're driving through Dallas, shoot an email over to support@gohighlevel.com. We'd love to have you come by. We have had several people come already, and it has been really cool to meet all of you. So for sure, swing by and say hello. All right. So now what else are we doing to help you? How else are we serving you? So we've expanded our marketplace with our services team. We launched Marketplace 2.0 in June 2021, and we've had over 800 projects since then, and it's been great. You can see all the different services we're offering, and it's really simple. We want to make sure that as an agency, if you don't provide a service, that doesn't mean you have to say no. You say, yes, of course, no problem. And then just call us and we'll help you make it happen. So if you haven't checked it out, it's in the menu, it says marketplace, it's in your agency settings, you can't miss it. Now, we also want to make sure that we're getting you to success. And so we have made a huge investment in leveling up our customer success team. We hired a brand new director of customer experience. We've added an additional 12 members of customer success. And we've added a ton of new resources, from one-click live onboardings, one-on-one expert consulting sessions, 200 plus priority support clients, extended hours for international. For those of you who are maybe saying it's 1 a.m. right now where I am, I wish you guys would do this earlier. Don't worry, we've got support in your business hours. So we're doing some phenomenal stuff there. Obviously the weekly public Q&As as well. And we are doing lifetime assigned support specialists and success specialists. So when you sign up, you get a success person, and that person is your go-to person. We're also growing the support team quite a bit and growing support overall. Many of you have seen some of this. Sometimes it goes smooth, sometimes it doesn't, but it's for a good reason. We're moving over from Freshdesk to Zendesk to provide you a much higher level of support. We have a new swarm approach where if you're getting on a chat with someone and that chat's going nowhere, they can pull you out of that chat and put you on a live Zoom call because we want to help you right then and there, not take you to a ticket, not get back to you in 6 days, right? Our goal is really simple: 1 hour response time regardless of channel. And coming soon, we're also going to be adding phone support for anybody who doesn't want to chat in or any of that stuff. So that's awesome. So now, one last thing before we get into how we generated over $100 million of wealth for the agencies. We have a new team member real quick we'd like to introduce you to, a new member of the HighLevel family. We want to introduce you to the latest superhero here at HighLevel that is personally going to come rescue you in the near future. That's right, meet the new HighLevel mascot. This is very cool. This is an internal project led by Chase. This guy is going to be fighting agency churn across galaxies far and wide, but we need your help. We need help naming our mascot. We don't have a name yet. So to all of you who are willing to help us out here, we are giving away a $250 gift card for the HighLevel store if you help name our mascot. So go to GoHighLevel.com/mascot to help us out. Now, let's talk about how we generated over 100 million of wealth to agencies. So when we launched, we started as a follow-up platform for websites and funnel building agencies. Once we launched our funnel builder, we noticed that there was kind of something wrong though with the industry. We noticed that everyone was focused on driving traffic to a funnel and show that they've made over $1 million. But the problem is agencies are running around, walking on stage, getting awards for money they're making for other people, not money they're making for themselves. No one is focused on agencies and how they're making money, how they're supporting themselves. The agency is still churning the customer. They're still losing the revenue, right? So we said, look, we know that funnels alone are not going to provide success to customers, nor is the agency actually making the money. To us, that just doesn't make sense. It's wrong. That's why we created SaaS Mode. In fact, all kinds of other software companies are starting to run around trying to catch up, we noticed. And we think they can try, but to be honest, we think they're always going to be catching up because they don't understand what we understand. We understand it's about the agencies and the wealth generated for the agency, not the wealth generated just for the customer. So as we mentioned earlier, our SaaSpreneurs have generated over $100 million. Could you imagine this? From the crazy idea that, by the way, I got from our customers. I didn't invent this idea. I take zero credit. I got it from a very small group of really amazing, smart people who were willing to let me in on the secret that this was the answer. From that moment to today, it's only been a year and $100 million. It's amazing. Amazing. Some of the SaaS platforms and SaaSpreneurs that are built on top of HighLevel have gone on to win awards, have gone on to exit businesses for millions of dollars, and have gone on to raise millions of dollars from all kinds of venture capital and private equity firms. So we're seeing some crazy success. And then some people, they went from just, working a job to independent business owners. So, and those are the people I love the most because, man, that first step is huge. So $100 million wealth back into the agency in the last 12 months, SaaS subscriptions, Twilio rebilling, the whole 9 yards. So how does that translate? So here's what we know. We know that almost 1,900 agencies have joined the SaaS revolution, 19,000 users in the SaaS ecosystem, 100 million in subscription revenue. On average, SaaS agencies are making an additional $1,700 a month. And we're seeing really different changes in dynamic behavior in the client base of these agencies. So those clients are spending more time in the app, 14% more in the CRM. They are spending an average of almost 11 more days a month. Think about what that does to stickiness and reduction in churn, right? We talk all about how do we reduce the churn. This is how you do it. Based upon the adoption, engagement, and churn, we found that SaaS clients have an upward usage trend of 400%. And we're early days. We're still learning these lessons and making changes in the app to drive this higher. SaaS users are 67% more likely to discover upsell opportunities. So back to Yext, right? Which we'll talk about. And then there's 72% more likely to actually take action and purchase, which is why you're seeing an uplift. And all of this is technology and software-based revenue. This is not running out and learning yet a new skill, getting into yet another business manager, another Google AdWords platform. This is just money being made automatically every month on a recurring basis for the agency. This is the value of being a SaaSpreneur over just being a traditional agency. So much so that direct-to-consumer SaaS companies are trying to play catch-up, because that's the problem with everybody else. They're trying to sell direct to your customer. We're not. We sell to you because we know that you're the secret in all of this. Say they can't ever catch us, not because we're so smart, but because you're so smart, because you are that fundamental link between success and failure. So they're finally reading the writing on the wall, but you know what? We're doubling down. We're the industry leader here. So this is where we're headed. This is where we're going next year. I said to my team, listen, if we can do 100 million off a crazy idea, why don't we try to level that up and let's go for $1 billion. So this next year, 2022, it's really simple. I want to get back up here next year. And I want to say, listen, we did $1 billion of revenue to the agency, not to the customer, not to HighLevel, but for our agencies. So how are we going to do that? Simple. We're going to bring you more stuff. We're going to give you more amazing features. We're going to help you sell more. So let's get into those new updates and enhancements. But there's just one quick caveat. We have heard this time and time and time again. Be careful about dropping new features, guys. It can be disruptive to my clients and it gets them upset. But you know what? That's great, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to listen and we're here to serve. And so what we're going to make sure we do with all of these is, for these big ones, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to have really good trainings up front and make sure everybody's on the same page before they just magically appear and your clients are like, what the heck is this, right? So we're not going to do that. So don't worry. But let's talk about the drops. First drop of the day, boom. ISV mode, which I like to say or call AKA no more Twilio mode. That's right. So you no longer need your own Twilio account. It works out of the box. It's a one-click migration for existing clients. There's no data loss. We're taking care of all the new A2P 10DLC regulatory stuff. No more managing Twilio, raising tickets with them, blah, 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 blah. All that goes away and you can still rebill it. So again, if you've heard of this Sir Shaken stuff or this A2P stuff, it's scaring you, you're getting these emails from Twilio, boom, all that's gone. See ya. We're going to do all that heavy lifting for you. Everything's out of the box. And you know what? You can get started right now. It's super easy. Head over to GoHighLevel.com/ISV-launch, and you can sign up to turn on the ISV mode for your account and get moving in that direction. So that is amazing. Since we released the rebilling capabilities, by the way, around this product, we've seen $11 million of profit back to the agencies just off this one rebilling alone. And man, it is so early days on this. It's going to be insane. So if you haven't done this, you got to start. It's crazy. Think about it. Tripling the numbers for your agency, more money next 12 months without doing anything, right? What's up next? How about WhatsApp? Oh yeah, that's right. Bring in the WhatsApp, bring in the fire. Everybody asked for this. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. WhatsApp is dropping today. You can send and receive messages. Obviously, it's a new channel. You can run all the same workflows, all the same automations. You can rebill it. Oh my God, rebill it. That's right. You can make money off of WhatsApp. That's right. It's going to be in the ISV hosted model. Helps out with any of you who are in those international destinations where we know SMS can be really expensive and sometimes not even really adopted in many of those places. WhatsApp kind of owns the board, right? So you can also rebill it. Like I said, join this launch right now. So if you want WhatsApp to start as a channel, head on over to GoHighLevel.com/WhatsApp launch in order to sign up to get this turned on for your account. So now we want to expand out and help different types of agencies. And we also want to help those of you who want to expand out yourself. So today we're going to be launching an e-commerce offering here for agencies, we have something special here to help you get into this market. So we looked out there and we're like, listen, who is the biggest, baddest person in this market today? And how can we help an agency quickly get into that client base? Because if you start from scratch trying to build a store for somebody, that's hard, right? But what if you can get into an existing market with tons of new customers that are already waiting to sign up? Well, don't worry. We've got Shopify integration. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are dropping Shopify, and it is going to be phenomenal. In the workflow builder, you've got the ability to start triggering off instantly abandoned cart and order place flows. And don't worry, this list will expand. Boom, over to the email builder and everywhere else. You've got 40 new Shopify custom values coming into the system. And in the email builder, you have the new shopping cart widget. So you can start displaying all of the shopping cart information as you're building your flows and creating your marketing campaigns to try to do things like order abandonment, getting people back in to buy another one, telling them about the new special that's coming out, all that wonderful stuff. All of that is now in the app. You want to get that turned on for yourself, you can join the launch today. GoHighLevel.com/Shopify-launch. So definitely check it out. Obviously, people are going to ask questions. Hey, are you going to bring WooCommerce? Are you going to bring BigCommerce? Are you going to do this? You're going to do that? The answer is yes, of course we are. But we want to start with Shopify because they're the biggest out there. We want to get everybody off on the right foot. So definitely check it out. Super excited about Shopify. Next up, 301 redirects. For those of you in the SEO game, you know this is like a big deal. Some people are like, 301 what? 302, huh? But if you're in the SEO game, this is huge. You know that right now today you're trying to do some SEO work in HighLevel. You're like, dude, I need to take that old URL and I need to move it to the new URL. Well, don't worry. We got your back. 301 redirects live in the system, preventing duplicate content. That's live right now. Go check it out. Done. Moving on. Hey, what about one-step order forms? Well, don't worry. We got one-step order forms. That's right. We know ebooks. Some people don't love the two-step. That's cool. We're down. Don't worry. That's live right now. Not just in funnels, by the way, but also in websites, because some of you are selling things on websites for crying out loud. So that is live right now. Go check it out. Available. Make it happen. How about those workflows that all of you ask about? You're like, hey, man, I want to send out an email, and then I want to wait and see if somebody opens it. Because if they don't open it, I don't want to do anything. Well, don't worry. We got it. Boom, live right now, the wait for event. That's right. You can wait for email events. So now you can build really uber rich workflows and user journeys around all of the actions people are taking around the emails that you're sending. This is such a cool feature. I love this feature, and it doesn't get enough love. But for those of you who know what you're doing in the email marketing game, you know this is huge. Hey, what about the ability to set triggers and wait for the links to be clicked? Because sometimes we want to know, like, no, oh yeah, sure, he opened the email, that's cool, but did he take action? Did he click the silly thing? Well, now you got that too, right? All this live right now inside HighLevel. Go check it out. Also, if-else event condition. So again, super uber techie marketing nerdy stuff, but also super powerful. You can now create paths based on email events and trigger links clicked in the workflow. So check out the new condition. Really, really, really good work by the dev team here. Pretty awesome. And I guess live now, right? Not live tomorrow or live later next month or later next year, but live right now. Hey, what about RSS and email? I want to send out blog stuff automatically every week, every day, every month. No problem. We got you. Done. Here you go. In the email builder right now, pull RSS feeds from your blogs and start automatically sending out newsletters to your clients. Here you go. New RSS header elements and RSS item elements in the email builder. But wait, Shaun, how do I schedule the thing to go out, man? Well, don't worry. We got that too. The automatic scheduler is also now live in the email builder, so you can turn on RSS emails automatically to go out on the schedule that you create live now. Awesome. Really, really, really good job. How about more? Do we want more? Heck yeah, we want more. All right, good. We got the universal file manager. Hey, have you ever said, I uploaded this really amazing image in a funnel, but I'd sure love to use it in an email, or I'd really love to use it over here in a website? Well, don't worry. Boom, we got your back. New universal file manager. Not only is it now universal, which is awesome, but it's also super upgraded. Let's not miss the fact that you can search. You can sort. Oh, and I know this is going to be a big one for everybody here. There's folders. That's right. Folders. Pretty cool. I know. So also live right now. So that's a lot of desktop stuff. But what about mobile, Shaun? Because a lot of people are mobile first, and mobile is a big deal. So let's just talk about the mobile enhancements that we're dropping here. Boom, here we go. Call system integration. So we can now actually go into a contact native to the phone, and we've added the ability to call out to that person through the app as an option to make it much simpler. So you don't have to go into the app, look them up first to make that call if it's a business call. You can import contacts from your phone now into the mobile app and vice versa. You can actually export them out as well. We've revamped the dashboard and we've added recent events. So you can just keep track like you can in the desktop, and you can one click into those recent events to take action very quickly and easily and switch between accounts to get in and help those customers and see what's going on. And then we've also brought a brand new rich text email editing experience to the app. This is, hey, listen, I want to go send an email, but the email editor is clunky. It doesn't work like Gmail. It doesn't work like my Apple Mail. Well, guess what? Now that experience has been upgraded in a huge way, and all of you will be able to see and use the email editor exactly the way you would want to. So if you're interested, join that beta today. It's right here, GoHighLevel.com/mobile app-beta. As always, we test everything on mobile with very slowly because it's hard to pull back any problems, but this thing is really looking awesome. We want all of you to jump in, check it out, and give us the thumbs up. So Robin, can you do a quick talk through on in-app Yext Resell?
Sure. You're gonna have to advance to the slides, but yeah, so with advanced Yext Resell, so earlier this month, we released it to everybody. It gives you the ability to resell Yext. So originally we launched it to where agencies could only purchase it for themselves and they'd have to figure out a way to deploy it and all that. We actually launched it in app so that your customers, when they come in through SaaS mode, they can press one button, purchase it, and we help you make money. I mean, how much better is that? And so through that point, you still get it at $30, but you can sell it for $40, $50, even $100. And in the past 30 days, 300 agencies took us up on this offer, and they brought almost $270,000 in agency revenue to their business. And so if you guys are not on Yext today, you guys need to get this enabled because it's easy wealth that you can bring to your agency. But did I bring the heat on that? I don't know if I let it
No, that's perfect. You did great. Live now. That's right.
There you go.
Okay. What about the ability to send out invoices and estimates? That would be great, right? We have a lot of businesses that want to do that. We want to do that. Well, don't worry. Boom, there you go. Invoice and estimating, ladies and gentlemen. Fully hosted, integrated with HighLevel, track invoice statuses, create invoices, create estimates, send them out to clients, collect payments, all of that amazing stuff. Boom, there you go. Invoice and estimating. That's right. If you want to join the launch, you can join that launch right now. Go to GoHighLevel.com/invoice-launch. Now, I saw a couple of people saying, gosh, there's a lot of links. Don't worry. We have them all in one spot for you. We'll talk about that here at the end. So don't sweat it. So next up, new UI. So, we've worked really hard here, and we've even got some more exciting news, but we worked really hard here to simplify this UI for all of you. We're going to continue to try to make this easier for you at the agency, but also your customer. So we have a brand new UI here. We've minimized the design quite a bit. We've also focused a lot on business function rather than feature. And so we've got contextual menus, and we have the brand new quick action selector. And this is great because we looked at all of the things that people do consistently across the system every time: add contacts, create appointments, send review requests, create opportunities. You can now do that from one spot every time, no matter where you're at in the app. You can just go over, click the quick actions bar, and do any of these common actions. You should make your life a lot simpler, a lot easier. We also, the new location switcher is phenomenal. It'll keep track of the most recent locations you've been in and makes it just really easy to move in and out of the system. And the goal here is we're always thinking, how do we make this more useful for you, the agency, but also for your customer, the small business owner? Because again, if they are in here every day, if they're using it every day, they're going to be sticky, they're going to love it, and they're going to keep this going forever. And it's going to help you continue to build up that recurring SaaS revenue. So you can enable this today. This is an enable feature. So you get to choose as an agency. When you go into the app, you'll either see this bar here where you can try it yourself. And then once you like it, you're familiar with it, you've got everything going with it that you like, you can go ahead and actually turn it on. There's a switch where you can enable that for all your clients as well. So that is something that you can turn on. Now, user collaboration. Now, have we ever been in a situation where, like you're in a funnel and you're doing some edits, and then all of a sudden you hit save and someone on Slack is like, whoa, who just blew away all my edits, man? That's terrible. Or, you're thinking about it's late at night. You want to go in, you want to make some edits in the funnel, but you're like, I wonder if anybody's in there. I wonder if anybody's doing anything. So you go to Slack and you're like, hey, is anybody in here? And you don't hear back. And then, oh, sure enough, you end up overriding it. Wouldn't it be cool to see if someone else was already editing the funnel? Heck yeah, dude. Boom, there you go. We've got it on the funnels page, on the funnel step page, and in the funnel editor. You can now see if other people are editing that funnel at the same time. That's right. No more guessing, no more overriding. This is easy. And you know what's even better about this? It's live right now. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Go check it out. It's live. Don't have to wait. It's right there right now for you. So go check it out. I think it's pretty awesome. Huge props to the team for getting that done. I think that's really going to help people who are working across multifunction teams here. Now, let's talk about importing files. Sounds kind of corny, sounds kind of lame, but you know what? It's super important because we meet people every day who are like, man, this import is so slow. Well, don't worry. No longer. It's now 12 times faster than it was. We've added automatic error checking. So sometimes we put in a file, maybe you got 300 zillion rows and one of those rows has bad data in it. Don't you worry. We're now going to automatically check for those errors and help make sure that that stuff gets taken out. And then the rest of the files getting imported. And we're telling you what the error is so then you can fix it. I know, sounds awesome. And it is. The team works super hard on this for all of you. I think you're going to love it. And it's also live right now. Now, let's talk about speed. Everybody needs more speed, right? So we doubled down hard in this quarter. And these are some of, let me just call this out really quickly. This is hard work. And it is the type of work that is done by engineers who honestly do not get the love they deserve, because a lot of what they do, you can't, there's not like a new feature. There's no window or modal or something that pops up to show it to you. It's just raw, hardcore back-end work. But I got to tell you something, it is so important. So massive props to the team who took this on because they just crushed this. Faster load times on contacts and conversations. Workflows are faster by 5 times. Look at this. We metric this stuff, right? Because we care. Because we know it matters. 255 seconds was our average. And I got to tell you, that sucked. That was horrible. But don't worry, because they brought it down like a beast. That is less than 1 second right there now on average. That is insane. That is great. So all of that right now, boom, live today. Check it out in the app. Things are instantaneous. All that, hey, I deleted a contact, but it's not gone. Well, that problem is, see you later. That problem is long gone. And it's great. The infrastructure is more scalable now. They've re-architected it. And the good news is you don't have to do anything. It just automatically turns on, right? Now, we get asked a lot, hey, what's on the roadmap? You guys got a roadmap someplace? You know what I mean? What's on the roadmap? So don't worry. Let's talk about that because we have some amazing things coming up. But I hope you got a snack. I hope you got something to drink because strap in. This is going to be a long one because we got updates everywhere. First, let's talk about the core CRM system. So Q4, that's this quarter, folks. That's right. October, November, December, Q4. We are bringing in folders for custom fields and custom values, folders on the email builder, 2-factor authentication, smart list filter updates for OR filters, because I know that's huge for a lot of people. We have conversation reporting coming out because what do we want to know? We want to know how long is it taking to get back to a conversation? How long on average are people taking to get back to all their conversations? How do I report to my clients that they're doing a crappy job getting back to their conversations? Don't worry, all of that is coming. Document management. Ah, man, I just need to upload some documents for these people. Don't worry, also coming this quarter on the CRM. Q1 2022, don't worry. Glenn, I know you're listening. Company object coming your way, buddy. And everybody else who wants it. This is about leveling up the CRM, making it a first-class CRM, making sure that you can use it with both individuals as well as corporations, really working through all of the communication preferences so you can start D&Ding people by channel. We're also going to revamp the entire conversation screen, adding filters for all the different channels, all the owners, doing assignments, tons of stuff there. Task management is getting a big upgrade. Don't worry. And again, all of the advanced filters around conversations that you want, all of that just in the next 2 quarters. What about the mobile app, Shaun? Can't you do better than what you already promised? Don't worry. Yes, we can. Q4, light speed updates. That's right. We're speed. Manage deals on the fly. We're going to 10x the performance of the mobile app. We have some big plans here off the back of the speed enhancements we've done on the web app. We're going to have instant location switching, 0 load times on the app, and we're going to make it so you can use the app even when the internet's connection is either dead or slow. That's right, 0 lag, folks. That's what Q4 is all about. I think you're going to love it. It is phenomenal. I've seen some good previews of it. What about future plans? What about more features? Don't worry. Once we make that app smoking fast, we're dropping new conversation view so you can have fully all the channels, one spot, seamlessly, making payment requests a lot simpler, a lot easier. And of course, we want to be able to bring invoicing to mobile because duh, you can't just invoice on the web app. You need to be able to invoice and estimate on the mobile app. Don't worry, it's coming. It's going to come here soon. It's the next big feature we're dropping. Automatically sending payments, run your entire business on the go, take that credit card, use the camera, suck it in the system, automatically run payments. It's going to be awesome. Reputation management upgrades as well on mobile. We know that managing your reputation and also increasing your reputation on the fly, super important. So there's a brand new rollout just for reputation management. All the things you need to not only like see your reputation as you go, make sure you're sending out review requests, gauge your performance, all of this stuff. Again, helping you attack those mobile first types of businesses that you're serving and giving them as much of the feature and functionality of the app on mobile as we do on desktop. Okay, now, what about Eliza? Let's talk about that. First of all, many of you may not even know what Eliza is. So Eliza is really this really simple idea that we have come to know and love, which is no lead left behind. So how many of you still, even with the best automation flows and the most amazing system setups, still have clients who have people who write in and say, take my money. And then the client says, nothing, right? If they would just give them a silly answer, they would make a lot more money. So let's figure out how to fix that. So last year we launched Eliza and it was comprised of 3 modules. So first module was the booking flow bot, which by the way, is still there. It's awesome. It's in the workflow builder. It's automation. It's AI. It's machine learning. It does the automated booking for you in the workflow. That's phenomenal. And by the way, it's working really well. Try 100,000 workflows have added this bot. It's fully conversating the bookings end to end, right? That's amazing. Now, but there's a problem. Sometimes people say, hey, listen, do you have a 2021 blue Toyota Tacoma on the lot? Because if you do, I'm going to come down and I'm going to throw $50,000 in your face and take it off the lot right now. That's not a booking. We need somebody to say, heck yeah, I got that 2021 blue Toyota Tacoma, come on down. So we need a little bit of human rollover, right? We need some humans to come in and help with that. So the second module is the Eliza Agent Platform. This is meant for any of you agencies out there that have existing internal staff. We have a full platform so that you can manage all of those conversations automatically and just help crush it for your clients. We have already sold this to many agencies today and they love it because now I have 100 clients inside the system. This automatically rolls over, it pops on the agent screen and boom, the agent crushes the sale and my clients love me. But what about all of those, sorry, I jumped ahead. This is available in the marketplace. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. Here it is. It's in the marketplace. You can buy it today. So you have an existing staff of people. You want to take a crack at this. This is how you get started. But this is what I'm most excited about. That's why I jumped ahead. I'm so excited. So the third is human rollover. Because what if you don't have an existing staff? It doesn't mean you still don't have that problem. And as you want to scale, this will be the biggest issue you run into oftentimes is, listen, Mr. or Mrs. Dentist, that person said they want to come in and give you money. And all you had to say is like, yeah, no problem. We are open Saturdays or we do Invisalign, but you didn't. So you lost the lead. But you know what? The dentist never blames themselves. They blame you. But if only we had a human there, we could fix all that. So in 2022, Q1, we will be launching the ability in-app to resell done for you lead nurturing services. That's right. So we are going to take this on for you. We're going to provide it as a service. And basically it's simple. If your client doesn't get back within the right amount of time, automatically rolls over, we automatically respond to it, and bam, no lead left behind ever again. And it becomes another revenue source for you to generate wealth for your agency. So I am stoked about this idea beyond belief. Don't worry, more details to come, so stay tuned. So let's move on to the calendar. That's right, because the calendar is important, right? Appointments are huge. All right, Q4, that's this quarter. Remember, we're revamping the whole flow of how you create calendars. And no more team calendar, not team calendar, none of that nonsense. All that crap goes away. We're going to simplify it. We're going to make it easier. You're going to be able to drag and drop calendars between teams, prove all the setup, all that stuff, make it super simple, super easy for you and your team to get calendars up and operational for your customers, and just make it simpler for people to understand what the heck's going on. So that is Q4. It's going to be amazing. But don't worry, because we have more. Ladies and gentlemen, reserve with Google. All right, listen, this took 6 months to get access to. This was like twisting the arm of my Google rep, but I am so pumped about this. This is a product by Google. You can go look it up today. It's called Reserve with Google. Very few companies have access to this, but we got access. And here's what it lets you do. It's going to let you provide this out to your client, and they're going to be able to have bookings come in off their GMB listing automatically, right? It's part of the Google Local Services program. It's going to be launching as a calendar add-on this quarter. It's going to be phenomenal. You are going to see so many more bookings come in for your customers, and all of those you get to take credit for. It's going to be amazing. So if you haven't seen it, go look up Reserve by Google. Really cool program. All right, Q1. We're not stopping, right? We got all kinds of big updates coming to the calendar. We've got class booking coming up. We have group booking. So this is like that, hey, I need this person to book a group of us. So because we all come together to provide this service, boom, all of that is there. We'll be able to add additional guests to appointments as well. All of those little tiny calendar things where it's like, I just wish you had this one little thing. Don't worry, because Q1 is your quarter. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a huge upgrade. Okay, now let's talk about memberships. That's right. We have not forgotten memberships. So we're adding a full new theme builder, predefined templates, additional templates, theme builder, customizable layouts, multiple styles, upsells for memberships, assessments and certifications, so you can test people and certify them to make sure that they're actually getting through your membership content and actually engaging with it. We're going to be adding social media sharing options, discounts, coupons, search, affiliate offers, membership cancellations, huge upgrades coming to the memberships. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. The themes are the #1 requested thing that we get. Don't worry, we're heads down on that right now. I cannot wait to get this out to all of you. I think you're going to love it. Now, what about funnels and websites, man? Those are important still, right? Well, heck yeah. Well, let's talk about that. Q4, oh my goodness, just you wait. Speed, speed, speed. That's right. I told you we got access to Google's Reserve with Google. We also got access to Google's new Level 0 CDN. And I will tell you something. I know for a fact the only people who have access to this today outside of us are Fortune 500 companies. They were asking for a small company to test it on, and I raised my hand. I said, I don't care. Call me as small as you want. I want access. And so here's what it's going to do. It's the same CDN that Google uses to push out its search content. It's incredibly fast. And we're going to take this and we're going to put all the funnels into it. It's going to reduce the script load times. You're going to see 10x speed improvements across the board. But here's the most amazing part about it. You don't have to rebuild anything. That's right. No migrations, no rebuilding, no moving from here to there. Nope, nope, nope. Just stay right where you're at and right underneath your feet. Boom, this sucker is going to be smoking fast. So that is what we're about for Q4 on the funnels and the websites. Yes, we'll add some small things here. We'll add some small things there. But the #1 thing we're going to do is we're going to make this thing torching fast. And I have a hard time believing anybody else will even come close. And it may just be because of Google CDN. That's fine by me. But we're going to blow everybody out of the water. So just watch. This is going to be an amazing quarter for funnels and websites. Now, what about other items we're going to see for 2021, 2022? What about social media posting? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling out social media posting across the board. So this is the ability to connect to multiple social accounts, posting in Facebook, posting in Google My Business, for those of you who are out there wondering if we're going to do that. Instagram, and don't worry, anybody's like, oh, what about this channel? What about that channel? What about TikTok? Don't worry, we'll get there. Don't worry. Scheduling posts, right? Because we need to be able to schedule posts for our clients. Tracking engagement, being able to push these all out in all of our feeds as well, right? Because we want to be able to create snapshots and pre-do all of this stuff. And that's all going to be part of it. We're going to help you make another service, another saleable product here, folks, about generating wealth for your agency, right? This is going to be amazing. So don't worry, more updates to come. These are our initial designs as we're starting to work through it. What about other things? Oh my gosh. All right, now we just drop down to the list because I'll tell you, I'm getting tired. I don't know about you, I'm going to fall down. But we've got pop-up forms. We have full phone system capability. That's right, inbound calling, outbound calling, IVRs, time of day routing, all the stuff you need to create a real phone system for you and your clients coming in the next 2 quarters. And everything on this list, by the way, next 2 quarters, by the way. Oh, hey, when's it coming, Shaun? Next 2 quarters. This isn't 6 months from now, 9 months from now, 10 months from now, any of that stuff, next 2 quarters. Email subscription topics. This is the ability to unsubscribe from different types of topics. Super nerdy, but super useful if you're in the email marketing game, which all of us should be. Again, company object, we talked about that before. ISV email rebilling. This is no more mailgun. That's right. We're going to take email in-house, just like we're doing for Twilio. And we're going to make it so that it's out of the box, it's super seamless, super easy, and of course, rebillable. So as an agency, yet another way for you to make money. 2-factor authentication, we are rolling out. We're going to continue to make the app more secure. You're going to be seeing that actually very shortly. So if you're not familiar with 2FA, we've got a lot of people have asked us about this. This is going to be great. It's a way to just make sure that people logging in are the people who say they're logging in. And then finally, at single sign-on and OAuth, we continue to see more and more external parties come into our app. People saying, hey, listen, I've got this product. I want to integrate it with you guys. I want to make it seamless. I don't have to log in twice. SSO and OAuth are all about that. So you'll be seeing that very soon. Hey, what about third-party payment gateways? No problem. It's there too. Coupon codes. Shaun, I need a freaking coupon code, man. Don't you worry. Also on there as well. Order confirmation pages for the funnels and the website so you can tell people what the heck they just bought. Folders for custom values and custom fields. We saw that. On the back of social media, posting will come social comments inbox. Super important. Let's say somebody goes out to an ad that you're writing. We have this happen too. Someone will say something like, this is lame, or more importantly, I want to give you my money. Well, you don't find out about it until 24 hours later. You miss the sales opportunity. Now that's going to come into the conversations view, and you're actually going to be able to then do all of the back and forth on any of your posts and any of your ads. So any of the comments, it's going to be really, really awesome. What if you could buy a domain inside HighLevel? This is a big and super cool. What if you no longer had to go set it up inside GoDaddy and we just did it for you automatically? That is dropping in the next 2 quarters. So you'll be able to purchase domains, but also have them set up automatically inside your DNS provider. There's a brand new technology out, by the way. We love brand new stuff here. You're going to actually be able to, if you're using any of the major domain providers, they've all signed on for this new technology. You're going to be able to one-click set up the domains. No more domain management. That's right. We're going to do it for you. Freaking amazing, right? So look for that in the next couple quarters. So now, on top of our future roadmap, we have one last drop for you today. Woo! And I am super excited about this. So we got a ton of feedback from people that they really wanted this to come out. And so this is coming out. We are now offering, that's right, WordPress hosting, ladies and gentlemen. We have WordPress hosting. And not only just WordPress hosting, but also WordPress reselling. So this is the ability for all of you to bring over those existing client WordPress websites, WordPress content. We know how this works. We came out, we said, hey, why don't you just rebuild the website? A lot of people are like, I have a website. I don't want you to rebuild the stupid website. I just want it to rank higher. Well, guess what? Let's do that. It's a premium add-on. We got on with Google here and we worked this through for a very long time. We have really, 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 really worked hard to create an amazing solution here. So we worked up to the 11th hour to come up with the best possible solution. So we said, look, we want to make the cheapest solution and the fastest solution for agencies to provide to their clients. So to get started, it's really easy. It's just $10 per month per site. That's right. You'll be able to mark it up. You'll be able to resell it. $10 per month per site.